Hello everyone, welcome back to Autopulse. The 2025 Volkswagen ID. Buzz is more than just a retro reboot, it's a full-blown reinvention of the classic VW Microbus for the electric age. Volkswagen has taken the spirit of the 60s and 70s and brought it into the future, with clean lines, a modern electric powertrain, and a surprising amount of tech and practicality. This all-electric van is built on Volkswagen's MEB platform, which underpins several of its other EVs like the ID.4 and ID.7. But the ID. Buzz stands out because it's not just another crossover or sedan. It's a bold attempt to create a lifestyle vehicle, one that appeals not just to nostalgic baby boomers but also to families, vanlifers, and urban adventurers alike. For 2025, the ID. Buzz comes in both short wheelbase and long wheelbase versions. The long wheelbase version, which is finally coming to North America, has 3 rows of seating and enough room for up to 7 passengers. That makes it not only a fun throwback but also a real alternative to traditional family minivans and SUVs. Under the hood, or rather, under the floor, sits an 86 kWh battery pack in the long wheelbase version, offering an estimated range of around 260 to 280 miles on a full charge. The standard wheelbase version comes with a slightly smaller 77 kWh battery. Power output varies depending on the configuration, but the dual-motor all-wheel drive version produces up to 330 horsepower. That's a big jump from the rear-wheel drive base model, which delivers a more modest 282 horsepower. Either way, the electric torque gives the ID. Buzz a surprisingly peppy drive for a van of this size. The exterior design is one of its most eye-catching features. It blends nostalgia and futurism in a way that few vehicles manage to pull off. The signature two-tone paint options are a clear nod to the old-school VW Microbus, while the LED lighting, aerodynamic curves, and minimalist lines planted firmly in the 21st century. It's quirky, it's stylish, and it turns heads everywhere it goes. Inside, the ID. Buzz continues the theme of playful futurism. The cabin is airy and open, thanks to the large windows and optional panoramic roof. The materials are eco-friendly, with recycled fabrics and synthetic leathers that still feel high quality. There's ambient lighting, customizable color schemes, and a large 12.9-inch touchscreen that serves as the central command for everything from navigation to climate control. Physical buttons are few and far between, which might not appeal to everyone, but the interface is fairly intuitive once you get used to it. There's also a digital driver display and optional augmented reality head-up display. And of course, the van is packed with USB-C ports and wireless charging pads, because this is a vehicle meant for road trips and connectivity on the go. Practicality hasn't taken a backseat either. The long wheelbase ID. Buzz has a surprisingly generous cargo area, especially when the third row is folded down or removed. The second row seats slide and recline, and all 3 rows offer solid headroom and legroom, even for adults. The sliding doors on both sides make entry and exit easy in tight spaces, and the floor is completely flat, adding to the open feel. On the road, the ID. Buzz delivers a smooth, quiet ride. The suspension is tuned for comfort rather than sportiness, but that suits the vehicle's laid-back character. Steering is light but responsive, making it easier to maneuver than you'd expect for a vehicle of its size. The turning radius is surprisingly tight, and with a suite of driver assist features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and parking assist, it's well equipped for city driving and highway cruising alike. Volkswagen has also introduced an over-the-air update system, meaning the ID. Buzz will continue to improve over time with software updates that can enhance performance, fix bugs, or even add new features. It's part of VW's broader strategy to stay competitive in the ever-evolving EV market. Charging is another area where the ID. Buzz performs well. It supports DC fast charging up to 170 kilowatts, allowing it to go from 10% to 80% charge in around 30 minutes. At home, using a level 2 charger, a full charge typically takes about 7 to 8 hours, perfect for overnight charging. VW is also partnering with Electrify America to offer charging incentives, including free charging for a limited period with the purchase of a new ID. Buzz. And then there's the intangibles, the sense of freedom, the quirky personality, and the way this van seems to invite adventures. Whether you're planning a weekend camping trip, a cross-country road trip, or just navigating the school run, the ID. Buzz brings a fun, feel-good energy that most vehicles just don't have anymore. It's a people mover with personality, and in a world full of look-alike SUVs and crossovers, that's something special. As for pricing, the ID. Buzz isn't cheap. The long wheelbase version for North America is expected to start in the mid-$60,000 range, depending on trim and options. But for those looking for something unique, eco-friendly, and versatile, it might be worth the premium. It combines retro cool with modern practicality in a way that very few vehicles can match. So whether you're drawn in by nostalgia, environmental consciousness, or simply the need for a spacious and tech-savvy family vehicle, the 2025 Volkswagen ID. Buzz delivers on multiple fronts. It's not just a tribute to the past, it's a vision of the future, and one that feels refreshingly fun.